Yes, brothers. Assalamu alaikum. Is Turkey Al Sheikh here for the funds? Would you like to ask me, please? What would you like to ask me? The Triple B live now with Al Sheikh in the house. Yes, His Excellency gave me his massive Cory. Guido Vinalo put to shame. This is no good, man. Turkey Al Sheikh has the biggest Cory in the history of boxing. Happy New Year, yes, brother. Happy New Year to you too, brother. This is a shout out to all the needs, you know, people on their own. What the F, man? Whatever, brother. I'm here, brother. I'm here, right? I am here for the needs, for the real people. Salute, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. Shukran. Shukran. Very nice. Very nice. What's going on? What's going on, guys? How many neats have we got here in the house, man? You know, it's only 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve, but, you know, who cares, man? Does anybody believe in that nonsense? Does anybody believe in, you know, obeying a ritual every year? Yo, yo, yo. Yes, brother. Great to see you, my friends. Very nice. Yes, further ado, without no retro. Yes, Triple B, very nice, very nice. I say hello from Turkey, Al Sheikh. Baro Community Garage. Happy New Year, Excellency. 4 cans while I watch this in bed. Avoid bullshit tonight. Yes, this is no good. New Year's Eve is haram. This pagan festival, no good, very bad, very bad. Rahim! Salam, fam. Brother, very nice to see you. God bless you. £5, very nice money, very nice money. Turkey Al Sheikh has billions. So it's a small donation, but very nice, brother. May you be blessed in this year with virgin, with good woman. What are the predictions of next year nursery? Because yeah, almost certainly, brother. Unfortunately, yeah. Misty Mornings, what are you saying, blood? Great to see you here, man. Great to see you. What are you doing tonight, bro? I'd like to thank Yaqub for allowing us to exist. Turkey Al Sheikh, not Yaqub child. You very bad. Very, very bad white person. Very bad. Turkey Al Sheikh mixed. Shalom. Shalom, my brother. What else is predicted for a new year? Any big events? One stage, right? The fake alien invasion will happen. I don't think it's this year. When will it happen? I'm not sure, but it will happen. There'll be more wars, possibly against Iran. I think the US and Israel has been bucking up against, against Iran for a bit. So it may happen, bro. But, my boy, MJ Boxing 82, 79 pence. Very nice. Very much love for you. No homo. But thank you very much for this. And my friend, Rahim. God bless Rahim. £5 to the Triple B. Very nice. Very nice. Mr. Turkey, why is Saudi Arabia turning to liberal? Well, because they've been influenced by Israel, Batimans, America, all these places. So, poor Prince Khalid has been made absolute by Turkey Al Sheikh. Khalid, very important. But when it comes to sports, number one, Turkey Al Sheikh. Will Gejay come out and the aliens bum him. Eh, Gay J will come out maybe 2025, and the aliens will like this, boom, boom, very bad, very bad. Gay J touched me. I'm very sorry, man. But why you let him, man? Fireworks going off. Yeah, I believe in Australia. It's probably already New Year's Eve, but I work towards the Julian calendar. So for me, New Year's Eve is not yet. It's not yet, man. It's not yet. Svenotka. Thank you, Turkey, for not having any chit women fight on the cars. Women fight haram. 100% haram. No good. Very bad. Very bad. Jacket spud. You look more like a YB fam. This YB man is, a man who likes man. Very bad. Very bad. Forget this, man. Would Parker Donny or Parker Fury be a better fight? I don't think Parker Fury would happen. They're big pals. There's some questions about whether they are involved in some illegal business to do with meth. Parker Ngannou, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Ngannou has to fight a big name, and that means Gay J, rematch with Fury, or Usyk. Remember when you took a poo-poo in my mouth? Yes, this is normal. Triple B, says King Del Clark. I'm sure you played GTA back in the day. Thoughts on new GTA 6 trailer? Very bad. Very, very bad. Very bad. I played first GTA on a Sega. No, or a PlayStation original. No good. But GTA 6, very bad. Very bad. Why would you say this thing? This is very bad. This is very bad. Very bad. This is very bad. What's everyone doing tonight, bro? How's everyone like? I don't got no love, right? For New Year's Eve. Who cares, man? It's bullshit anyway. And I work on the Julian calendar. But what's everyone doing tonight? Out of interest. This is a channel for the neats, blood. For the neats. GJ needs skins in his corner if he fights through. Well, I'm not necessarily in his corner, but he needs him behind him. About 6 inches behind him. And skins gives GJ confidence. He gives him belief. He lets him know, GJ, you can do anything. So, where's that time stick? I still haven't made it, brother. I'm sorry, brother. I mean, very lackadaisical. Shane Bongos. I'm a homosexual. My boy Shane Bongos. My boy Shane. So super to have you here. Shane has, supported the channel so much. He likes to get his greens on. He likes to get his booze on. But, this man, knows how to take care of his life, So good luck to him, brother. Shane Bongos. Shane Bongos is the man. GJ bullied Jakub's son. Oh, what, you mean Otto? Yeah, but, Jakub was not happy that Otto was an order, to be honest with you. GTA 6 is strip club scenes. Way to influence. Yeah, it's degenerate, but it's not real different from American culture, which is all the videos, it's all degenerate, man. We're going to degeneracy. This is why you got to find the truth, brother. What do you think of the immigrants that see UK as a weak, soft touch? So on the one hand, right, I don't blame them for wanting to come here because if it's soft and they're getting, like benefits and that, I can't blame them. The people you got to blame the people in charge. The people in charge, the people that deliberately allow this to happen. So that's it, man. Shane Mongos. Then I'm a quick booze for you. It's good, yeah. I do that too, brother. I take 2 months off and this kind of thing. I haven't really got my greens on this year. Although someone gave me a vape yesterday. Have you tried vape, Shane? Like, I got a vape, and man, it was nuts. I smashed it. It hurt my throat, and then I was on my nut for about three hours, brother. Tonight I'm at home watching the triple. Oh, thank you, brother. I love me fans so much. I'm about to get Jay. I'm more Nigerian than him. So, thank you, Tyson. Put down the Jubam. He's a Jugabum rematch on March the 9th, Turkey. That's still a good fight. That's still a good fight. I'm still leaning towards the Jugabum because despite the fact he got ironed out, right, by Big Bang Zhang, he's always showed heart, and he got dropped with a hard shot. Dubam won against Miller, but Miller gassed from round 4. My money's still on the Jugabum. Jugabum will beat Dubam. I agree. King Dale Clark, what are your thoughts on who said meditation give on superpowers? Is there any truth in that, or is it baloney? It's baloney. Absolute baloney. Meditation is based on kind of yoga and stuff like that, which is based upon forming demonic shapes. I've got no time for that, man. It's not happening, man. The Jugabum isn't a quitter like Dubam, right? He's got a lot of heart. Do you know what's funny, man? Do you remember after he got beat up by Big Bang the second time? He got smashed in 3 rounds. He said afterwards, he goes, yeah, I really enjoyed the fight. You've got to respect an artist like that, man. He'll make Dubam quit. That's what I think, man. Tyson, the Wild Ball King, 40. At least GTA 6 is trying to protect the youth by having checks. What do you mean? What? They check your age? Come on, man. Even back in my day, as a youth, we used to go to the VHS store, like Blockbusters and thing. And, I was like a youth. And I'd get 15s, I'd get 18s. It's just these kind of alleged, right, parameters are put in place, but they're fake. I watched the most weird programs when I was young, horrible horror films when I was 11. Yeah, forget that, man. Dubam probably got the lowest IQ in the heavyweight division. I'm not denying that, but that almost makes me like him a bit because he's a simpleton, he's a moron, he's an imbecile, he's retardalized, but he's likable. He's not aggressive, is he? He's not. He never gets aggressive. He doesn't chimp out. So there's something quite likable about Dubam. As I said, he should be back in Grenada, picking mangoes and coconuts and bananas and making a living, Thanks for answering, brother. I can't remember what question I answered, but no problem, brother. It's a pleasure, man. Jugabum already beat the triple knee. Yeah, that fight still only goes one way. I believe so. I mean, people who will back the triple knee will say, Joyce is older. He got wrecked by the Big Bang Gilet. But Dubam is coming into his prime, and there's something to be said about that. But no, in my perspective, I still think Joe Joyce will beat Dubam. Triple knee will continue to take a knee. He will continue to take a knee. I think Jugabum will beat him quicker. Oh, interesting. Quicker. Quicker. Well, he stopped him in 10 rounds, didn't he? So it's possible. My worry has Joe Joyce lost his confidence? Because his confidence is based around his toughness, his chin, and it was real cringe, right? But remember he said like, "Oh, everyone's got, the Mike Tyson quotes. Everyone's got a plan till they get hit." And he thought he was going to be quite funny. He goes, "Oh, everyone's got a plan till they hit me in the face, and nothing happens." But it did, especially the second KO. But I believe Joe Joyce has the heart to win that fight. I thought it was the internet content. I didn't know it was still bad for. Unfortunately, yeah, it was more subtle, right? It's more obvious now. I mean, we can look at the one thing the internet has provided for us is the ability, right, to research and see different stuff. You would be shocked if you go back to some of the old stuff that people were showing in the 80s, the 70s, and 90s, how filthy it was. Yeah. Oh, my boy Ramel, what's up, blood? What did you have for dinner? I remember that McDonald's. That's a long time ago. I haven't had McDonald's for ages. I mean, that was obviously tongue in cheek. So I'll tell you what I had. Noodles. I love noodles. Noodles with sauce, hot sauce, noodles with vegetables. Yeah, that's what I had, brother. The real best chin by a heavyweight is Marius Vuk. He's got a huge, big chin. He has been stopped, but having a good chin is not just about whether he's being stopped. It's about how often he gets hit. Tyrone Mali. Osama bin Laden, Triple B bin Laden. Could this be Spencer Fearon? Let's wait and see, man. Don't go to McDonald's, right? It funds Israel. Well, also it's full of chemicals, and do you know what? Right, I don't know what to believe, but there are videos that say that it contains human DNA. So check it out. Triple B, what do you think of female rappers? Usually Americans wear revealing borderline pornographic clothing. Isn't necessary? Of course it's not necessary. But the entire entertainment industry is based around sickness, sexualization, pushing degenerate lifestyles, pushing consumerism, and it's worked very well, I was thinking, right, who's a good female rapper? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, name me one. No, I ain't Spencer, bro. Yakub is Kang. My boy Tyrod. Sweet, good to have you, brother. That's exactly what Spencer was. Let's see how it develops, bro. But I like it, man. Spencer usually doesn't have enough brain to, befuddle you. Oh, my man, wait. This is so kind, man. My boy Tommy, 1979. Tommy the Gun, the machine gun. Hi, Chubby. You're doing God's work at the grassroots. Oh, thank you, brother. The highest form of servitude for the funds. Some roadman barrister, more Teresa thing. Thanks for the humor and insights. Top man, no homo. Oh, thank you, man. I get comments like this on my videos, and I'm really pleased. It's really kind, man. And like I said, genuinely, no joke, no homo. The inspiration I get, the lift I get is from the funds. And Tommy Gunn, thank you, bro. That's so generous as well, bro. I wish you all the best, brother. I hope you have a super new year, man. Ramalef, who wins out of you and Emperor Michael in MMA? Probably. I don't think Emperor Michael's training MMA. I haven't trained much. Do you know what? When I was young, I did Shotokan karate. and I believed that shit, but I realized it's nonsense now. I did judo for about a couple of years, and I actually realized it's quite useful. In my adulthood, I did boxing. Emperor Michael's not big, is he? I think if I was fit, I'd beat him. I think if I was fit, I'd beat him. You know, they're all industry plants anyway. Well, unfortunately, right? If you want to know who's an industry plant who is corrupted opposition, if they are in the mainstream and they are not taken off, they probably are. Nicki Minaj, my boy King Del, it's one trouble. She's known to wear revealing clothing in the past. No doubt a G-string. She's probably borrowing from Oscar De La Homo. Yeah, she's been to Oscar De La Homo's kitchen. No, she's disgraceful. I mean, back in the day, in the early days, there were some real rappers. Once again, Queen Latifah is back. Once again, Queen Latifah is back. But I'm not even sure if that was real. I think, you see, there's a very big story that's been disseminated amongst the internet about how, guys that ran the music business decided that they were going to push gangster rap. Why? Well, to firstly degrade civilization, secondly fill the private prisons full of gangsters and criminals. Yeah, Emperor Michael started the riot. But yeah, it was apparently from those trends. I didn't know that. As to, yeah, would you rather go for a meal with Excellency turkey out shake or with Joe? I mean, turkey out shake, man, because Joe McClellan wouldn't. I mean, what do you do? You just feed him a spoon. Open, Gerald. Airplanes coming, Gerald. Woo! He put his mouth. Gerald got done, and that's life. But he was a wrong in anyway, man. Which type of women? White, black, Asian? Oh, white women's. I like white women's. I'm mixed, but generally, I'm about, I would nearer white than anything else. But yeah, white women's. I love white women's, to be honest. Stormzy, 1000% industry plant. I mean, so obviously, also, they're taking the piss out of me. This guy's one of the ugliest people I've ever seen in life. Ugliest and least talented. And yet, he's a superstar. Come on, man. Yeah. Do you know that? Oh, my boy, the Joker. Fury arrived in Saudi. Did he? Gonna do the final 7 weeks of camp there. Good sign. But you can't go in there half for arse again. I don't know why he'd go to Saudi. Obviously, I'm sure the facilities are good, but there has to be a bigger reason, like PR or something like that, man. So do you think the Dean White, aka Lamar Scott, should come on the channel? Everyone's welcome on the channel. Yeah? The guy I'm trying to get now is Prince Patel, who likes the channel, by the way. He definitely knows about the channel because he's made a couple of tweets. But I like the Prince. I like to have the Prince on. I have anyone on Blood. Anyone on Blood. Gangster rap is a Kupian plot. Destroy the Kangs. That's what Spencer told me in it, yeah. I wouldn't listen to anything Spence said. He's got no prefrontal lobe development. He's a moron. There's also Cardi B, Ice Spice, Sexy Red. Heard them because of the Truth channels exposing them red and made shows. You get this all the time. You get all these people like Katy Perry and stuff like that. Admit, I saw myself. It's crazy. People go, oh, they're only joking. Well, really? ST, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, thank you, brother. That's very kind, man. I hope you enjoyed the channel. We like to speak truth here. We love boxing. But we are real. We are real here, blood. Who's Ramos? The biggest Chad in boxing. I think the biggest Chad, right, in history that I can remember has to be Ivan Drago, right? Dolph Lundgren. The square jaw. He's got like he's got all kinds of intellectual. You know, he's been to university. He's got all these kind of diplomas, and he's huge. And yeah, but who's the biggest Chad in boxing? Probably Bakode Jalolo, brother. My boy Tommy Gunn. Thank you again for the £50. That's so generous, brother. You could definitely go overground in some capacity if you're ever inclined. You real deal talent and legit presenting shots, bro. Thank you, brother. When you say overground, what do you mean by that, man? Fill me in, brother. Tyson, are you still cool with Sonny? Yeah. Like I said, Sonny, I did a few videos rinsing him, and you know, whatever. So he was unhappy, and then he thought he doxed me, and he got a burner phone, he got a burner email, but you know, maybe he's using me. But he came back on the channel. He gave me some cash money, not that much, only £80. And then you know he came on the channel for an interview. And listen, man, I like Sonny's guts. He's got a bad side and a good side. I like the good side of Sonny. I really like the good side of Sonny. He should probably be. Thing is, he can laugh at himself, so he should probably be a bit more humble. You know, Chippy, what advice would you have to someone with unwanted and intrusive thoughts? Oh wow, this is difficult. Let's say a young nice guy who's filled with shame because he's having violent sex. Wow, that's a deep question, blood. And my boy King Dale Clark always asks deep questions, brother. It's not easy. Remember, your thoughts don't define you, though. Your thoughts do not define you. So you can battle them, and you have to find a system to battle them, right? It's like if you've got someone who, really annoys you, and you go in a pub, let's say, he speaks a bit loud, and you're like, this guy's doing my head in. If you let it obsess you, it will derange you. So you have to find a system to deal with the fact this guy is loud, he's an idiot. It's not easy, though. It's not easy. But you have to let your prefrontal lobe supersede your animal instincts. And it can be done. But it's difficult, man. Like, you know, people that have hurt you and family, people that have misused you, it's difficult to overcome that because you're so emotional about it. But it can be done. It's tough. It's very tough. Fraser Clark tried to bully a man half his size and bottled it from Wardley. Well, that was disgraceful, by the way. So Fabio Wardley, right? So Prince Patel was your call, and Fraser Clark has done a lot of security and stuff like that, and he started pulling his hair. I mean, that's really aggressive, right? Against a guy who's less than half his size, pulling his hair, and I was not happy with that. Fraser Clark seemed reasonable, you know, apart from the twerking. ST, do you think celebrities sold their, all celebrities sold their souls? And how do you think they go about doing it? They get involved in rituals, brother. They get involved in rituals. Not all of them. I think most of them now are controlled because the cat's out of the bag now. So people are starting to realize that these people are all sick and controlled, and they will sell their soul. They usually go for rituals. All the incels in the Gulf and the Gap, big up Chippy. Nah, man, I'm not an incel. I'm a vol cell. I'm a voluntary celibate. Be careful, because incel is just another label to try and make people hate each other, like to make people hate women. And they've manipulated women to be very demanding, and you know, but and I want a 6'2" guy, and he's got to earn money and blah blah. But that's just another deception. So Fraser Clark is the back man when he twerked. Did you see that? Just had a bash. Come on, bro. Curry smoking his sad life for him. Mate, it could be worse, is all I'll say. You know, my life ain't exactly. I used to be very sociable, but I withdrew from life. I had a bash. I try to do no fap. Curry is awesome, awesome, beautiful. I like Vindaloo. Smoking a Zoot. I would definitely smoke a Zoot now. Unfortunately, like my dealer got imprisoned, so I haven't got a new one. But someone gave me a vape, right? A vape with greens in it, and it was awesome, man. I was high for about 3 hours after one smash. King Dale Clark back with the relentless heavy duty questions. Good to see you, bro. King Dale Clark likes the heavy questions, brother. Pleasure, brother. Yeah, it's good to see you. I love my fans when they get on together and they talk, you know. I'm living like a Triple R. Where's Triple R live like? I mean, he's a bum, man. Don't aspire to that, brother. Don't aspire to that. Don't aspire to that. Around my life, what music you listen to? Very mixed, you know. I like pop music, but I like hip hop. If I'm in the gym, it's pure hip hop, man. You need urban music to get you going. But there's also a lot of good Christian hip hop actually, which is quite moving. But they don't, like Kanye West himself said, who's probably compromised, but he said, yeah, if you sing about God, they won't play your records. You got to sing about sex, drugs, lies, and videotape. So he gave me some shekels, so he would stop calling him snitch time. Call him shekels. Yeah, I think he used me, Sonny Edwards. But on the other hand, there was a very likable part of him. And a lot of me fans also said, you know what, good on Sonny coming on. As I said, there's a good Sonny and a bad Sonny. I like the good Sonny. The bad Sonny, he needs to reduce that, man. ST, yeah, what up, blood? Do you have a job in real life? Mr. I'll turkey, I'll shake. No, but I do some. Do I have a salary job? No. Do I make money on the side? Yeah, sure. But yeah, it's not great, man. I used to be rich, man. I mean, it's all relative, right? But yeah, it's all relative. Triple R equals triple Rotherham. Well, you mean the nonsense? Yeah, the BKM thing. It's all very weird, man. Oh, my boy Tony Brave. What are you saying, blood? Panos is where's Ben? He's behind me. Ben behind me, Heidi. He knows. He's worried because he knows there's always AKA skins. Yeah. He's waiting for him to fail. Because Ben Haney did the same, didn't he? Right? He was waiting for skins. He's waiting there for be a problem between Gay J and Skins, and then he slid in and he took the throne. But he also knows Skins could be back in the game. Skins could be back in the game. I still want Sonny to redeem himself and become the people's champion. I think he could do it. Well, I don't know what drives Sonny. He's very, you know, the good part of him is very likable. You know, he's quite amusing. He's quite honest. He can be quite humble. You know, he can be quite funny. But then there's this kind of edgy part to him that's a little bit unpleasant and vicious. I don't know, brother. But yeah, he definitely could. But, you know, good luck to him, man. He's done very well for a guy who's like a flyweight as well. You know, it's hard work to make money as a flyweight. Triple B, what advice would you give to someone who's going to have a fight, but he's super nervous, and in particular, he's nervous about getting his nose broken. He's never fought before. Advice. Well, I haven't seen you sparred, right? So, of course, the thing is about boxing for the first time. It's like being naked. Everyone's watching you. Everyone's watching. You might be in front of 400 people, and they're watching you, and they're only watching you. And if you get battered, then you get battered in front of loads of people. I mean, I would worried about getting my nose broke. Man, you surely should have sparred enough to be able to handle that worry. The main worry is getting knocked out, and it's very rare, by the way. a low-level fight. So tell us your downfall story, Chubby, and like us. Oh man, trusting people, getting ripped off, being defrauded. Yeah, it's just not good, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, share, donate. My boy Acoustics in the house, man. Some guy says, BKM Sugar the Chubby. I don't know. I don't really well, I watched some of his interviews, but I think he knows he's been found out for being a grass, a fed, you know, his own company's house. I don't know what's happened with him and Time, man. I'm worried about Time. I'm worried about generally. I think Time can be rescued and come back to the light. But, you know, there's something very odd going out there. Is Kingdale Clark coming up with these relentless heavy-duty questions himself or copying them from a book? I rate his explosion on the scene, a clear vision and a genuine commitment to that. I don't mind a difficult question, brother. I don't mind a difficult question. Tommy, not funny. What a waste of time. I don't know what we're talking about. Some guy. Remember when Ben behind me, honey, was in the hot tub with a reflection of gay Jesus? I did a video of this because one of my fans said he gave me the he gave me like a snapshot, a screenshot of Gay J's Instagram. And you could look carefully, and I was like, "What?" And then suddenly I saw it. It had Ben behind me, honey, reflected. Yeah, there's something weird going on. Very weird. What are your thoughts on darts? There's 16-year-old Luke Littler beating grown men. Firstly, Luke Littler looks about 45. I was shocked when he was 16. I mean, shocked. Darts is probably not too corrupted, you know, because there's not enough money in it. Apparently, people have a great laugh there. I don't mind darts, to be honest with you. But this Luke Litter, yeah, I find it very odd. They say he's 16. I mean, he looks 45, man. Come on, man. Sam Stroller's thoughts on Hugo Boss. Come on, man. Yeah, that's right. Luke Hitler, age 16. Come on, man. He can't be. He's got a receding hairline. KO'd would be much worse than a broken nose. You know, it's difficult. And you know, when you start boxing and it's your first fight, if you get hurt in your first fight, it's very dispiriting. But you know, I ain't got boxing advice. When boxing, keep your eyes open so you'll see the punches. Concentration is the biggest. No, like no one tells you this in boxing. Just use that. Use your jab. Use your jab. Use your jab. And you know, which is obvious, but no one tells you. Look, fucking concentrate. Keep your eyes open and concentrate on what's coming towards you. Think about everything. That's way more important, man. Chill B, you're a believer in Christ. I am. Did you believe for everyone to redeem themselves and repent for his sins? With Santa Cross and also some thoughts on Marines, they are killers or protectors. Oh man, my boy, God, the most difficult questions. When you become a Christian, you're relieved of your loss of your sins and the future sins, but you should change. You know, you should change. You should act like a Christian. You know what I mean? And I felt very different. I didn't, you know. Some people try and fool it and go, "Oh, I can do what I want now." That's not correct. Some thoughts on the Marines. Again, if everyone lived, if communities live, right, in a Christian manner, in the Christian culture, there would be no of these killings, right? So. Yeah, just looking down, man. And Garnaby's Gay J, who wins? Gay J looked decent in his last fight, although one of him is a bum. Ngannou looked decent in his last fight, but then Fury hadn't trained. I would still think AJ, but it's not a bad fight, man. If you've got any boxing experience, Chubby, as an amateur, but very club level, club level, low level. Chubby, is this another difficult question? Many years ago, gangster Kenneth Noy, interesting, was arrested for stabbing a young man called Stephen and believed to death, right? I remember. Recently, he's released and becoming a celebrity. Has he done his time? Well, it's bigger than that. The real story is this. So the police and the justice system in the UK are run by a secret society. Right? If you need to be told about that, then you're too naive. Noy was a member of that society, and so he was given. He was taken care of in some ways. He also killed a policeman. Unbelievably, if you kill a policeman, you never get off. He killed a policeman and got off in his own garden. So it's very dark. It's a secret society thing. Ramal, where's Steve Bunce? Never hear about him. He's probably sticking bars off batty holes. He's still in boxing news. He's an idiot anyway. Right, Adori Pennant. Check out heavyweight prospects. Linear Pedal. Bakhdur Jalov, I rate Jalov, Aslan, Yarilov, Isabek, Malov. These guys are hard to pronounce. Vladislav Sirenko. Sirenko lost, right? Murad Silev, Vladimir Ivanov. Mainly the next generation of prospects is going to come from Russia. Russia's a huge country, so, there's the Caucasus region, especially, yeah. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I don't, because I never follow it. Similarly, I think if you want to change your life, you'll change your life anyway. It doesn't have to be New Year's Eve and Gubu. What weight? Between 69 and 81. Would be Montemoya. Not in this state, brother, but he's a fucking bum. I only put 20 quid on Ergovich, but should be with J. Paul Beghammer. Nah, he knocked me out, man. Really, because people think, oh, he's a Disney guy, he's a YouTuber, oh, he's a bum, but he is. If he walked into an amateur gym and I took him on the pads, I think this guy's all right. This guy's all right, man. Did you see the new video of Tyron BKM today? It's 2 chapters. Oh, the one when Tyron goes to Ireland and he's humiliated. Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I hope he gets saved, man. Dark Pettit. They should make a boxing heavyweight Grand Prix Super Ultimate Tournament. Well, yeah, the WBSS was super, actually. They never did a heavyweight one. Yeah, but you need someone with a lot of money to organize it, and possibly a Saudi guy could do it. Queensbury equals Matcham plus Boxer plus Vussman, join forces, team up, merge, partnership, whatever. In an ideal world, but they won't because they hate each other and they are competitors. Steve the Barrow Buzz. How fucking Agit Kabel go in the heavyweight division? How good is he? Well, that's interesting, man. Obviously, he looked awesome against Aslan Mahmoudov. He hadn't looked that good his last fight. And there's not that much in the heavyweight division. So, yeah, he can do all right, man. He definitely deserves a shot at a big fight. R.I.P. Yasser Arafat. When did he die? He's been dead for years, right? Derek Chisora, Takal, Manuel Shaw, Dave Allen, Mark DeMoy. He's sharpened boxing for him, move out of the way. Yeah, Derek Chisora just turned 40 and he did some thing on his what's it called, Twitter, pouring water on his head. The problem is, right, you get these boxers And usually, if you so right, if you got an office job, you reach your peak in your 40s and 50s. You know, your skills, your experience. But in boxing, you got to retire before then. And it's a bit tragic, but I'm not going to feel too sorry for Derek Chisora. He's made a lot more money than he probably deserved. Takam, you ain't even, these guys are not even going to know which side of the bed to get out on, man. First, the Russians take on MMA, now boxing. Yeah, but Russia's an enormous country, you know. Certainly, the Dagestani Chechen area it seems to be really good at combat sports. Could you beat Thailand at MMA? I don't know, man. If I was fit, I'd be 50-50 game for it. But, you know, I don't know if Thailand's trained MMA. I haven't done much training in MMA. Yeah, the boxing companies want you know. Of course they won't. Oh, it comes on a Kingdale Clark question. No doubt it's difficult. Your thoughts on Americans and British men? Two, they go to countries in the Philippines because they think a girl they met online loves them and they're getting played or playing themselves. Oh, it's called, seafaring or something. And you get a bunch of older white guys and they go to Thailand, Philippines, and they get these young girls. Some of them are real. Some of them are real. Because in Thai, I've been in Thailand a few times, right? And the Thai guys, you know, they treat their women like shit, man. To be honest with you, they're sitting there playing poker and smoking and drinking whiskey, and the women will do all the work. And then these women meet an old white guy who will look after them. So, I mean, it's not for the Triple B, but, you know, whatever. Yes, Klaus Bigman. Hello, should be in chat. Hello to you, brother. It's great to see you, man. Inversion. I heard the IBF stripping belts were good, apparently, since they force fighters to not avoid fights, but they're stripping boxes left and right, so they're actually bad. Well, none of these organizational bodies are worth trusting, man. The IBF, they stripped Opetaya, you know, who's a premium guy, you know, fuck him, man. Do you rate Chris Billiam-Smith? Not at all. By that, I mean, at his level, sure. At his level, sure. World class, no. Optai would destroy him horribly. Everyone knows I'm a big Optai fan, but that's because I recognize him young. Klaus Wade just like a camel in honor of Turkey Al Sheikh, brother. What are you talking about? The Bridgeweight division, the Super Cruiserweight division, BS needs to stop. Like they have always, by that I mean the organizational bodies, you know. There used to be 8 original divisions, and now there's like 17 or whatever. But actually, genuinely, I think the Bridgeweight division might be necessary. Although some would say, well, Usyk and Deontay Wilder would fit into that division. So, and they won the World Heavyweight Championship. So why should what they need to get rid of is like the mini flyweight, the shortweight, the light flyweight, you know, all that nonsense, man. You know, some of these divisions at the bottom, right? You have a dinner and you moved up 2-weight divisions, man. My boy Shane Boggers. Why had sex with sometimes. Do they love you long time, brother? Do they love you long time? It's true. Shane, there are transformers there, yeah. I love my funds. I think Agi Caballero beats Jared Lesson. Certainly, he's got a big chance to. I think he could beat a lot of top guys, and there's never that much depth in the heavyweight division, right? Agi Caballero showed himself he did not put a foot wrong in that fight, right? He did not put a foot wrong in that fight. He's top 10. Lower, but he's top 10. He's definitely worthy of a big fight, you know. Could he beat? What we need to make the big fights, and maybe this is where the Saudis come in at, man. Optai's a special fighter. I agree. I think he's the best cruiserweight by a mile, but I think he was struggling heavyweight. He's okay. So I predicted, if you remember, I predicted him to beat Maris Bredas on points, and everyone's like, "Nah, rubbish." It was 5-1, and I said, "I've seen this guy." But Maris, by the way, is a very impressive fighter. So I knew he was up against something. But when I saw Optai, I said, "Listen, man, this guy has got footwork, speed, timing, accuracy." And I said, keep an eye on him, man. I think he'll beat Bradis, and he did. Heavyweight, his frame is quite small. He doesn't look like a big cruiserweight at all. Having said that, you could point to Usyk. You can point to the fact. I think what he should do is unify the cruiserweight titles, beat up everyone, and then move up to heavyweight once a lot of these guys have left. These 30-year-old guys like Gage, Tyson Fury, Zhang, all these guys have left. And I think that would be the best because there's nothing much beyond the top guys now. Klaus, Dubam reminds me of that guy from Green Mile. Very big, very strong, but a strange sibling. Yeah, it's been said a bit, but he's like the black big Lenny. But do you know what? I find it hard to hate him because there's a likable aspect to him. He's not nasty. He's not a bully. The best he can do is get fed lines by Frank Warren going, "Yeah, you was big baby, innit? So every baby got a dad, didn't it? And I'm going to beat you like your dad, didn't it?" And he was so proud of himself. Dubam is not dislikable, but he's been used. Fury going to be sparring Optai, probably the best sparring you can get for Usyk. Oh, right, because of the speed and if he does, that's great sparring, man. Optai hits harder than Usyk as well. Definitely he does. He's a different fighter. What impresses me most is his footwork. You watch his feet, ding, 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 ding. You go in, bop, 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 and go out. That's what impressed me the most, the footwork. But yeah, he's a bit small, but if you're good enough, you're good enough, man. Optai's good chin too, man. He looks like it. And you know what? He's got that killer vision in his eye. When you see his eyes, they're dark, right? And they just sit there going, when he knocked out Ellis Zorro, which I said to you, I said he's going to knock him out between 1 and 3 rounds. He did. That was like 5-1 bet. I hope you guys took it on. And he stood over him like this. He stood over him. It had to be pushed away. But afterwards, he's really kind. He's very humble and very likable. But he's got that killer instinct, man. And you need a bit of that killer instinct in boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? To be the top boy, man. Zhang, Isis Dubam, I believe so too. But the problem is, Zhang is old now, bro. But boy, Larry Lister. What happened if Bivol moved up to fight Optai? Bivol, I mean, he's 25 pounds, right? Isn't it? 25 pounds. Bivol is skillful. He's very cautious. I believe Optai would win that. Would he stop him? I'm not sure because Bivol is very cautious. But I believe Optai would win. Zorro was a pup. But he dealt with him the way he should be dealing. But yeah, unfortunately, right? And I said this in my preview. I said Zorro would get destroyed. I said 1 to 3 rounds. 1 to 3 rounds. Usually Optai spends 1 round observing the guy. And most of his early KOs in the 2nd round, but he took care of business with that big shot. Poor Ellis. I'm not going to say he's a bum. He was game, but he was outclassed, brother. He was outclassed. And Garnaby's Dubam would be a decent term. I'd certainly like to watch that. I think Garner needs to stay in boxing because that's where the money is. He's 37. Was he flattered by the Tyson Fury fight? Very possibly. But I was shocked at how good he looked. with skills. I mean, I'd seen him hitting the pads, and he looked very average. So yeah. Do you find Ice Spice? I don't know who she is, blood. Sorry, bro. Bivol is too small. He has talked about going down to 168. Yeah, he's too small for Optai. As I said, Optai's not the biggest cruiserweight ever, but still 25 pounds difference. Having said that, Bivol is hard to hit. He's tricky. I'm a bit shocked at how low his KO percentage is, because he could do more, man. Zhang on them special Chinese noodles. I love noodles, man. I really love noodles, man. Chicken chow mein, bro. Oh, I love that. The Big Bang, but again, he needs to be moved because he's 40, man. He needs to fight someone soon, brother. Okay. If anybody wants to give me a super chat, stop. Super chat all time. You can get me on Cash App, super chat, or what's the other one? Buy me a coffee. I mean, much appreciated. I've been getting much love from my fans. This channel exists for the fans, man. Fury underestimated Francis. Yeah, I think he would win a rematch quite easy. I'm always suspicious about that shot, which was a bit of an arm shot as well, to be honest with you. Fury didn't look like he trained. He looked disgusting. He looked fat. He had ripples in his lard. Yeah. I think Vittorio could beat Bivol. Let's get to it. Well, Bivol has to get through Callum Smith, and Callum Smith is not given, brother. What's a more dangerous fight for Gage, Zhang, or Philip Ergovich? Great question. At this point, I would say Zhang. And the reason being because he's a southpaw. He hits very hard. He's riding on a wave of confidence. Hergovich as well, but no, it's for me, the Big Bang as a southpaw with power, with speed, with violence has to be dangerous, man. Oh, my boy Shane Morgan 66. I love my boy Shane. Shane and my boy Sly Teen, his pal. Yeah. Keep the channel afloat with their kind donations. So God bless you, Shane. Are you enjoying it? Are you on the bong? By the way, have you ever tried vapes? I told you I tried vape yesterday. First time ever. It was nuts, brother. Worst fight you've seen this year? Oh, man. I don't know. They tend not to stick in your brain, right? Probably Campbell Hatton. Campbell Hatton fight. It's also Dev Reckoning 2, featuring Bobber Maudsley is Rose West. Robert Maudsley is the guy that allegedly ate a brain, isn't it, out of someone's head. I bet he's just some... It's always exaggerated by the press. He's probably some loser with no strength, who's sitting on his own, who's depressed, you know. But Rose West is probably eating some pum pum, because a lot of these female prisoners get into rug munching. Did you read my message? Oh, bro, where is it? Repeat it, brother. I can't read all of them. I've not had vape before. Man, I'm telling you, brother. I had this Brenner in the pub. I don't know him that well. As I said, he's a bit of a nerd. He's like a Quentin Tarantino type without the noncery. And, you know, we were talking about films and Reservoir Dogs and blah, 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 Tropic Thunder. And he suddenly goes, do you want to lick on my thing? I said, what are you talking about? He goes, my vape. I said, what are you saying, man? And we went outside, and he had a vape that was, it must have been imported from California or something, right? And it's full of greens. And he said, I smashed it. I'll tell you what, bro. Like, I was like, 5 minutes later, I was like, yeah, it's not bad. 10 minutes later, I was like, I am mashed up, blood. I was mashed for 3 hours off one lick of this vape. Yeah, it's kind of nuts, bro. Kind of nuts, bro. I'm starting to not see properly. Let's see if I can read something. My boy, Robert Morsey just kills nonsense, didn't he? Well, allegedly, but I don't believe what comes out of the media. I don't believe what comes out of the press, and you know, all that other stuff about eating people's brains. I don't believe that, man. But whatever. If he kills nonsense, well, good on him, man. They should have more day reckoning and put numbers on day reckoning. What do you mean, bro? Zhang is that fat man hand speed like route ease. Yeah. Don't mess with them fat boys. Do you know what? I quite like it. I've always liked a fat heavyweight in MMA as well. Like who's the fat guy who used to rub his belly? The cowboy guy. And I always like Tony Tubbs. Well, Butterby was quite fun. Andy Ruiz. One of them fat guys. Yeah, I like them, man. They do have fast hands, to be honest. They do have fast hands. They're all nonsense in Hollywood. That's for damn sure. Be your thoughts on the stigma surrounding men's mental health and the people that say men shouldn't cry. In your opinion, should men cry? I think people should be stronger. They're encouraging weakness, and there's a number of reasons why. Firstly, it's not surprising people are more mentally ill because of the psychological infusion of weird ideas, because of the pesticides, because of the stuff in water, right? Because of processed foods, because of chemicals in food. So it's not surprising people are messed up in the head. Should men cry? No. I think men should, when they're kids, sure, they should gather the strength to control their emotions. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Excuse me. I can't see very well for some reason. John McDermott. Oh, John McDermott is fat man beat. He did beat Fury probably. I also beat Larry Olabimura that I won a lot of money on the first round. Would you beat Sonny Edwards in the street fight? Of course, brother. He's only 8 stone, man. Come on, man. Yeah. MMA's pointless because they knock out a lot of people with their hands. They might as well do boxing and make big millions that way. There's more money in boxing. Will it change? Yes, it may do. It may do. Ray Mercer ironed out Tim Sylvia in 9 seconds. But it's never that easy. James Toney got battered by Randy Couture, although he had no idea. I mean, different sports. The problem is that MMA is mainly UFC, and UFC basically is a organizational body plus the matchmakers, and more or less the managers. Sonny Edwards used Prince. Oh, hang on, man, crying private. If they witness something very tragic, death of a loved one. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's not get to cry in public. Men should be stoic and not cry over small things. Absolutely, and that kind of sums up the way I think and what I was trying to say, man. Klaus. Sonny Edwards views Prince Patel. Now, I've been trying to get Prince Patel on the channel because he's got guts. He's amusing. He hasn't responded yet. Sonny Edwards is Prince Patel. Prince Patel is a bantamweight. Sonny's a flyweight, so there's a weight difference there. It's still a good fight. It could be made. It could be made. The Prince Patel and Sonny will both give good quotes and give good press conferences. So, shit. So yeah, it could be made. I mean, the problem, what they say often about to make a big boxing fight, you need a good rival. Obviously, Sonny Edwards vs Bam Rodriguez was big because Bam was a big name. But apart from that, who else is that, man? James Toney's brain. Oh man, yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good, man. It's not good. I have to go because I can't see very well. Oh no, hang on, here we go. I remember Prince Patel. No, sorry. Do you remember the heavyweights today compared to the 90s? I think we're in a distant generation of heavyweights right now. Yeah, and people in the 90s were saying, "Oh, it's nothing like it was in the 70s." It's just nonsense. People always get nostalgic about the old times. There's plenty of good heavyweights today. There's plenty of good heavyweights in the 2000s. There's plenty of good heavyweights in the 90s. It's all bullshit, man. What's the best and worst division in boxing? I couldn't accurately say because I don't really spend much time on the small divisions, man. Nineties heavyweight overrated. Lennox avoided southpaws his career. Usyk was scored. Lennox is a hard one to judge because he had some super results, but he also got ironed out by McCall, by Hasim Rahman. He struggled against Ray Mercer. I think a couple of other guys. But on the form, he was pretty vicious. It's difficult to say, mate. Right, I'm going to close up soon. Let's see what we get, man. I thought the 90s heavyweight was better. Why? What do you mean? Riddick Bowe, Holyfield, Tommy Morrison, Lennox. I mean, yeah, I'm nostalgic about those times, but on the other hand, we've got plenty of good heavyweights today, to be honest. And they're a lot bigger. What did Batman therapy include? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Lennox had the same testosterone exemption that Joshua has too. Really? Because back in the day, these things were less known. It wouldn't surprise me. Sonny Edwards is Robert Napper. I mean, is Robert Napper? So there is some doubt about whether he's actually guilty, right? Is that correct? Zhang, his old Foreman, would be a good matchup. Foreman's a weird one because he was considered huge, right? I mean, huge back in the day, but he only weighed 220 pounds, which is Usyk's weight, right? He's nothing compared to Zhang, all these people, even Lennox. Then he came back and he was huge, and but he struggled against the top dogs. I mean, he knocked out Mora, but Mora was a bum anyway. To be honest with you, I think Foreman, the new Foreman, the second Foreman, could not have beaten any top guys, to be honest with you. He beat Marlon Tapares, yeah, but there's a part of me, bro, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like Derek Chisora, I was like, no, do you give a fuck about the little man? To an extent, sure, but whatever, beat Ali in 77. It's such a weird one because he was so big. I seen him fight live, by the way, and he wasn't that bad, but I mean, is he too big? But on the other hand, David Hay beat him, right? Although I had it actually Valuev. Triple scared to read comments. I'm not, man. Well, I've got a lot of comments, brother. So put them on. Scared to read comments, as if, man. You know who you're dealing with. Fury needs to get around 260 or actually doing him no good. Well, yeah, I agree. It worked against him, leaning all over smaller fighters and putting his weight on them, but it didn't work against Ngannou. DB. Could you get an MTV Cribs trip or what? What do you mean, like a fucking... Listen, man, there's not a lot in my house. It's whack. It's the basement. No, there's no point, brother. That's right, DB. To be read every comment, that's right. It's best to be patient. I mean, I tried, brother. If you want to be read, give me the Super Lego. Who's in your dungeon? Pinky. Just Pinky. Klaus Ergovich will beat Joshua and he has a much better chin and stamina. I would, I especially look forward to the odds, but I would lean towards Ergovich, yeah. Confidence in his chin and in his strength. Whereas Joshua doubts himself. It was very easy for him to beat up Otto Wallin because he boxed him twice in amateurs. He sparred him. He knew he had nothing because Otto's a mug. And Otto's a mug. He thinks he can win without PEDs. DB, happy birthday, Chubby. Sorry, happy New Year. Yeah, brother, you too, bro. All right, we're going to go soon, but I will get a few more comments. Derek Reckoning live from the Gaza Strip from Bob Harris. Mosley didn't eat anyone's brain right, but he killed one person outside initially and then 7 more in jail. I think most all the people who's killed have been wrong and just say, oh, I'm not hating on him. But, it's no life, is it? And try and make him out to be some kind of Hannibal Lecter character. He's probably a weak, depressed character now, unfortunately. Otto was intimidated and didn't try to win. Well, he also had no strength. He had no power. Thoughts on John Doyle? John, who do you mean, brother? You mean the ex-boxer John Doyle? Or was that Jack Doyle, that was? Right, a couple more questions and let's finish. How do you feel about guys about Victor content boxing? Well, what I think is that, it's pathetic, right? Even in the boxing news, okay, we need to sort out drugs in boxing, because it's ruining boxing. I mean, these people are so naive about the whole testing process, the masking process, as if in a sport with this much money, right? Drugs will, you'll be able to stop PEDs. It's pathetic, man. Can't say, brother. It's a bit difficult. I have my feelings, but it had to be difficult, right? Tim Witherspoon would be a very good boxer. But I've seen some of the videos. He's quite good. I really like Tim Witherspoon. I've hung out with him, by the way. He's a cool guy. Very, very relaxed. Very likable guy, man. All the best, Chubby. Yeah, thank you, brother. Inversion. I'm talking about YouTuber. He seems like someone who falls in the left-right paradigm, but his videos are interesting. He goes deep into some sort of... Who's that, brother? And just a steroid guy. Yeah, he's got a huge lesions on his hand. HGH lesions, right? DB, I'll send some Shekel love soon. Oh, thank you, brother. I have to, man. But I appreciate everything. It's I love me fans, man. Happy New Year's, Chippy in chat. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to stop this in a sec. So, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoy it. It doesn't mean anything, as you know. I don't want to do anything. I'm going to sit there in the crib, in the basement, dreaming of a better life. But, thank you so much, right? I've got to thank my boy Raheem, Radio Raheem. Give me £5. My boy MJ, 79p. My boy Tommy Gunn, 1979, £15, brother. Thank you, brother. And of course, my boy Shane Boggles, always in the house, supporting the channel with the creepy 666. So thank you, guys. Much love to you. No homo. I wish you the best. I'll see you in the new year. Peace in the Middle East.